Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. The lake,
It does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
Your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Episode 5, The Clicker.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up. Let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al. Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I
Yeah, we'll see how
need to
long
talk
that
to
lasts.
Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What,
Yeah, except we're in
crazy
jail.
lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not
You haven't
gonna...
even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know...
Oh my God!
Whoops.
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh, man! We're sitting ducks with the lights out!
Yeah, this is bad.
Cool. I can get the emergency power on.
Nightingale reads the manuscript. Never say that, Barry. It's always a lie. It's true, Punslinger. That never works out well. Stephen King, that's my main man. That's actually the third time Stephen King gets referenced in this game. They said he was one of their major inspirations, and you can really see it if you're looking for it.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
Oh yeah, that's a little confusing right there and very meta. Punslinger, you've read almost everything is written, sometimes twice or thrice. You got any particular favorites in there? Because I really enjoyed classic Stephen King myself. Pre-car accident Stephen King, we'll say. I was a big fan of. I thought oh, there's 2 manuscript pages here. Nightingale attacked by the dark presence.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the deja vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Well, Dark Tower. All right. Well, hence the name Punslinger. That makes sense. Roland the Gunslinger. I can understand that. I'm not sure what I'd call my favorite, but I know what I'd call the scariest. The scariest story I've ever read by Stephen King was a short story he wrote called The Library Policeman, which I think is short enough to really get its point across well, and written well enough that it just scares the bejesus out of me. Also close second is The Shining, which probably doesn't help that I read it originally when I was staying in a hotel. That's about the worst idea you can possibly have there, I think. But yeah, that one scared the shit out of me. Oh yeah, that one is fucked. Like, not just scary, also fucked up. This is completely true. There we go. Power back on. Should keep us a little bit safer at least. Ooh.
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light, and I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend.
Alright, so I got another cheap flashlight, not that really badass one I had
Wheeler,
before.
I need you to stay here.
What? No.
And some
I'll
weapons.
affect our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one, Al?
Probably not.
My hangover wants you to shut up and get to work.
Oh yeah, I love his short stories. I think they're some of his best work, Punslinger. Hey Lulu, welcome in. I would stream when you're getting into bed, it's true.
Listen, the sheriff, Sarah,
Nightmares and Dreamscapes. I don't think I have Punslinger, but I think it's on Hulu, so it's probably something I could check out easy enough. That definitely sounds like something I should check out if it's a bunch of
Nightingale must have broken the gate controls.
Stephen King
Can't
adaptations.
reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Alright, so I need to get across the rooftops to get the gate open so we can get the heck out of here. Alright, take a quick look around too, see if there's any secrets. And there's a bunch of creepy black stuff here. The darkness made manifest. I don't see any secrets or anything though. Oh, wait.
I needed to reach the rooftop to get to the other side of the broken gate.
Oh, here we go. The ladder, if I can drop it down. I am doing pretty good. Lulu, how about yourself? Aside from, tired. I have read all of the Dresden Files books out there right now, Punslinger. I love Dresden. Did you ever see that TV show? I should ask. It changed a bunch of stuff, but I thought it was pretty good. And the casting for Harry Dresden I thought was excellent. Like, very well on point. Also, one thing I find pretty funny is that the Dresden Files books are set in Chicago, my hometown, and Butcher himself admits that he did no research for about the first 5 books, and so there is some wild inaccuracies in those, which is kind of funny. Agreed. Now, one other question, Punslinger. There's something else I want to check out related to Dresden that I haven't got a chance to. It's a made-for-TV movie that originally aired on HBO called Cast a Deadly Spell. It's actually name-checked in the first pages of the first Dresden book, and Butcher said it was one of his big inspirations. I'm very curious to check it out, but I haven't actually had a chance to yet. Curious if anybody else has ever seen it. Excitement and worry, Lulu. Well, half of that's good. Uh-oh. Oh no. No. Birds! Birds! Alright, that's one flock. Oh, Jesus! I thought there was two. There was in fact three. It's two. See, they're actually kind of cowardly. They'll turn away once you shine the light at them, so you can avoid damage from them easier than you can some other Taken. But, they tend to come in very large flocks. So you gotta be super careful. I'm gonna try and jump this. There we go. Never heard of that. Alright, might be something to look into yourself. Huge nerd and super nice. I would love to meet him someday and say hello. That sounds very cool.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though.
He calls it a stupid joke, but it sounds like she's actually been planning for this. Like she kind of did expect it.
The gate, remember? You have to open it for me.
Yeah, give me a
I
second.
couldn't leave without the sheriff. She was my ticket to Weaver.
Just looking around for stuff I can use to fight. Gonna make a fool of yourself when you meet King. Well, I think we'd all like to be dignified when we meet our heroes, but that just isn't always possible. Do what you can. Be polite. I'm sure he'll understand the rest. I'm sure he's dealt with
damaged control box.
sure he's
What
dealt with
am I, an
fans that
electrician? Hold on!
really love his material before. No problem. Ow.
Ah, damn! That's smarts.
Good job, Wake. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Uh-oh. Fog's rolling in.
Wake, I see them!
Alright, so she can actually shoot them. So that's nice. So if I can burn the darkness off, she'll be able to be a big help here. Yeah, she's actually kind of kicking their ass too. So let's see if I can keep them blinded so they can't fight back. I was gonna say I didn't fire a single shot there, but I did take out that guy in the back at the end. Alright, so, where do we go now? Uh-oh.
Look out!
Oh no! The float! Gotta be kidding me. The float's gone mad! Ah! So much for her handling these guys. Drop a flare, that'll help.
Keep hitting them!
Working on it. Shoot. Reload. There we go. Where'd that float go? He wants to head down that way, but I see there's a cache over here supposedly, so let's go look. Oh dear! Funnily enough, Punslinger, there's actually a diner in here that's a plot point. It's called the
Over
Oh Dear
here,
Diner,
Wake! The chopper's in the other direction!
which is kind of funny. Well, at least the float doesn't appear to be possessed. That would be all kinds of unpleasant. Showing some dots over here for a cache, right there on the post. Oh, I bet I can go around here. Yeah, there's a cache. Excellent. Go ahead and pick that up. The Oh Dear Diner. Hell yeah. Flare gun. Now we're talking. That will come in handy. I'll take a look and see if there's anything else stashed over here, and then I'll join back up with the sheriff. See what we can do. The plan is we gotta get out of here with our lives, hopefully. We gotta find Cynthia Weaver, the Lady of the Light. A crazy lady that carries a lantern around with her everywhere. And hopefully she'll know what we need to do to defeat the darkness once and for all. And if she doesn't, we're just screwed. We're just screwed. But that would be very narratively interesting, so I don't think that's going to be the case. Oh! Ambush! Nope. Attempted ambush and failed. It's a pretty big area, so I want to keep searching around and make sure I don't miss anything. Got some flares. Oh, hey, dudes. Nice. I think that's all there is to see over here. This is a real big area, and they seem to just want me to sprint straight through it. That is not going to happen. Gotta get my secrets. Oh, can I go into the diner? Is that a thing? Oh, I can go into the diner. Heavy duty flashlight, yes! Definitely don't want to pass that up. So much stronger than the regular flashlight. Revolver ammo. That's back where I originally
I'm gonna want
met.
explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
During this week, you can't remember?
Oh, I remember now.
Yeah, we'll get to that. That's a long story as well. Hello, is this another... Oh, another manuscript page. Barry in the sheriff's station.
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
Oh no, Barry. Barry, I need you to be okay until I get back there. And we can kick ass together. Just don't get killed till then, Barry. This is very important. Very, very important. Something else on the couch. Oh, that's my old flashlight. Alright. Around here. Quick Tech. Wonder what that is. Or what it's supposed to be anyway. Follow. Okay. Interesting for one of the painted messages. Does that mean there's more caches around here? Wow! Nice double team there, Sheriff. Ah! We have that other flare. More batteries. Oh, this is not suspicious at all. Ooh. That guy's a badass. Man, he was dodging all over the place. You see him juking through there? Holy crap, them jukes. Well, speaking of, these guys are fast. Alright, so I've been kicking a lot of ass up to this point, but I gotta be careful now. Reload up there. That little doggo emote, I love it. That dog looks like he is living the best life. I can respect that. Alright, what do we got over here? The home of the annual Bright Falls Deer Fest. Quaint. Alright. As the fog rolls in again. We got more fighting coming up.
Wait, over here! There's light!
Wait, no! I have to explore other things first. There might be goodies. I need goodies. Matter of fact, I see something blinking down here. Feels like another spot for an ambush, too. Another thermos. That's good. Again, I don't think I'm going to come even close to getting all the thermoses. I feel like I missed a ton of them, but I'll grab them where I can find them. Kicking names. Yeah, that must have been the phrase. We couldn't quite remember it last night, but that has got to be it. Has to be it.
I have a key. Watch my back, Wade.
Alright, give me a second. Oh no.
It's an ambush.
She's gonna fight it out with me at least, so that's good. Ooh. That got right up on us. Big guy's gonna be a problem, so. There we go. Excellent. Again, double team strats, I like it. Oh shoot. That guy has a chainsaw, that guy has a chainsaw. There we go. Player should help. I think he's got his darkness burned off, does he? No, he doesn't. There he does. Oop. There's so many. There we go. I think we might be good now. Pick up what I left over here. Hey, Rage Not, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Having a great time with this game. I wasn't, you know, whenever I play a game that I used to love, I'm never sure if it's going to hold up real well, but man, this game still feels amazing. Stolen from Infinity War? It is still good. I'm sure someone else has said that joke before. It's obvious, but it's still a good one. Alright, so it looks like she found a car. I'm just going to search the area once again. See if there's anything else to grab. And then we will head out. See something over here. Flares? Nice. Stack of 3. I will certainly take that. I guess we need to go get the keys for the car, huh? Oh, goodies. This place is probably safe. Probably.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury-rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building near the main entrance.
Gotcha.
And of course, Wake, in the interest of laziness, decides to take the more dangerous mission. Oh, boy. Mad stacks. Mad stacks of those delicious, delicious flares. Got the manuscript page. The dark presence set back.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
That's the part of the story where Alan started writing himself an escape, and possibly writing in some way beat the darkness.
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
I'll try, Barry. Whoa! Good old shotgun. Probably better in close quarters than the pistol, so I may as well use that for a bit. Swear I hear something else moving around in here. That is creeping me right the heck out. If you guys are having an emote off, I will judge. Ooh, another hunting rifle. I do like that. And a decent chunk of hunting rifle ammo. Pump action and hunting rifle are both nice, but I love that the hunting rifle has tons of range, and I love that it basically one-shots most enemies. Just tends to be harder to get the ammo for it than the shotgun. I'm wondering as well. Welcome back, Joe Visitor. And here we go, the high-powered lantern. That's the best flashlight in the game, I believe. And it burns the darkness off of the baddies very quickly, which is very nice. Oh, and a flashbang, too. A couple of flashbangs. Those are ridiculously powerful.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Wait, no.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Barry, look out! Barry, move! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay. The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake, let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Dang it, I didn't get to check out the upstairs here. Oh, it's not gonna let me shoot! I missed some stuff. My heart, she is broken. Oh, dang it. Dang it, game. I didn't expect that to trigger a cinema the second I picked up the keys. I figured I'd have to go back down to Wheeler. Maybe fight some baddies, you know, something along those lines. Really tried to throw him under the bus. Earning your name there, Punslinger. Forgot how to throw a boomerang, but it came back to me. Yes, I thought I saw it coming there, Ragenaut. Beautifully played. What do we got here? It's not recorded when Bright Falls was first formed as a nameless trading post, but it became a town when the Bright Falls Mining Company started to operate nearby in 1878. It was then that Hubert Biltmore, the fur trapper, and Amos Gunderson, a pioneer from Tacoma, decided to build a police office, post office, saloon, and hotel, all operating from the same building. It was through the efforts of these two men that Bright Falls became the permanent and thriving town it is today. Full of evil. Not their fault, but still full of evil. Worth noting, I feel. Oops. There we go. Excellent. Hate having used that hunting rifle ammo so soon, but I'll use it eventually, I suppose. I thought I saw something over here. Don't see anything now, though. Alright. Continue on. Now, I enjoy sections like this in video games where you've got a co-op partner, but it's very difficult to do well.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Keep the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All this shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
Yeah, the town's not really ready for supernatural war. We're gonna have to figure out some way to get this under control if the town's gonna survive as well. Flashlight mechanic in this game was not for me. I never got very far. I've watched it a couple times, though. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I've said before, I know there are definitely some flaws with the mechanics. There are definitely some things that could have been done better. I acknowledge that. I really like the charm of the narrative, though, and I'm glad you hopefully enjoyed watching it, at least, Punslinger. Call the Winchesters and get the hell out. Now you're talking my language. Cute little bookstore here. And, of course, they're advertising Alan Wake's book right in the front. Alright, this time we're going upstairs. Make sure I don't miss out on anything. Game. Made me miss out some stuff last time. Possibly. And there's nothing up here. I'm still glad I checked. Remedy can do no wrong. That is a bold statement there, Joe.
You're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
The pills would ease the pain. Have you played any of the post-Alan
Barry.
Wake Remedy games?
Look, Wake, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Alright, let's head over there and rendezvous with Barry. That's where I've heard a lot of people really diverge with Remedy, is the post-Alan Wake stuff. Like, what is it? Quantum Break? Something like that? I can't remember most of the stuff they've played. I have most of their post-Alan Wake stuff, and I'd like to play it on stream at some point. I know I say that a lot, but it's true. But I know very, very little about any of it. Got over here. Anything of note? Nope. What have they been up to? Not making Alan Wake 2, which is my primary problem with the situation, Joe Visitor. Yeah, there's one called Quantum Break I know that was very divisive. I tried to watch a streamer play a little bit of it, and most of it was just non-interactive movies, which was a little strange, though now that I'm playing Alan Wake, I'm wondering if the writing was on the wall. I'm full on pistol ammo, so I may as well get that ready. Punslinger, you somehow started Quantum Break but never finished. You think you got bored? That sounds pretty in line with what I've heard about it as well. Another lantern on here in case you missed that other one, I suppose. Kind of scary that they want to make sure you got that. Got that hunting rifle, that'll give me a bit more hunting rifle ammo. Fortunately, I paid only $10. That's a reasonable thing. Let's see. Joe, you'd love to play Quantum Break. You have it, but it crashes on your PC. Happy you're on Xbox One. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Bunslinger, your wife is binge watching Supernatural. Has she gotten past the part where the original creators left? Because that's where I bailed on the series. And that's like, what, 4 or 5 seasons in? Something like that?
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Let's take a break.
Oh, crap. Baddies. Right, looks like we got a decent little choke point right here. There we go. That wave's done. Are there going to be more?
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Yep, coming from the other side. Oh, we got a fast one too. That's not good.
Keep shooting! Freeze! Keep an eye out!
Whoop.
They're
Oh.
moving!
Good, got the fast one, I think. This is a second fast one, which there might be. There is a second fast one. And he's taken care of. A third?
They're right there!
Keep shooting him, but he still has darkness around him, so it's not actually doing any damage. Not going to let him get behind us, though. Once we burn off the darkness, he can't move super fast either. There we go. Alright, that's where you bailed as well, Punslinger. Alright, glad to hear I'm not alone in that. Let's see,
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
see if I can still revolver ammo. Alright. So Some shows know when to quit. See Breaking Bad. Did you know Breaking Bad actually did go on 1 season longer than the creator originally intended? He still made it work. Vince Gilligan is an amazing writer. Really and truly.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
Handy tradition. Yeah, they still pulled it off. I don't know that Breaking Bad made a single bad episode. There's not a lot of shows you can say that about. There's not even a lot of shows you can even consider that about. Breaking Bad, I'm not sure they had a bad one. The Dark Presence hunts Wake.
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
Absolutely. Possibly my favorite television show of all time. For that reason. The
We're
fact that...
almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Right. Glad he said it so I didn't have to. Alright, into the crypt. Reboot was all good. I may have to fight you on that one, Joe. You know I love me some Reboot, but, Muppets Tonight was really solid, I'll give you that one. Oops. Nice. Like, I figured I could probably let her take care of these guys. Oh, she's reloading! I can actually hear her reloading there. Otherwise, I was gonna let her take care of the problem. Let's see, Clone High? I actually haven't seen any of Clone High. I don't think I've seen a single episode, so that one I can't comment on. But if you're saying it's good, I will take your word for it, Joe. I trust your judgment in these things. Really need to get some sleep. I hope you're not sick either, Punslinger, but if you are, I hope you get better soon. Take whatever you got in your system and kick its ass. But rest is super good, so thanks for stopping by, Punslinger. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you around. Alright, yeah, nothing hidden down here. Luckily, this part doesn't look like crypts so much. Just sort of basement storage. Big old furnace right there. But I imagine this is where we're headed. Boom! Oh, jeez. Hello?
Guess that one saw the light.
Barry?
You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on!
Well, Barry's gotten into the spirit of things. I can respect that. Take a quick peek before we hop in the chopper, see if there's anything to grab around here. It's all quiet now, so I don't think we're going to get any major spawns. Knock on wood. But, there's a little emergency cache right here. Our hunting rifle ammo. Holy crap, we got a lot of that now. That's fantastic. Although that possibly means we're heading for a big
Bright
old
Falls
fight.
General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor. I wish I didn't say that.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
That is pretty awesome, though. Flaming Eye of Mordor. Alice trapped in the dark.
Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
That's the first we've actually heard of Alice for real, like the actual Alice since we started the game. That must mean we're getting close. Another flare. We got plenty of flares, so if there's a big battle that breaks out, shouldn't hesitate to use some. Of course, I probably will, because, you know, pack rat. But I'll try.
When someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license, you're cleared for departure to Night Springs. No offense, Sheriff.
See some more stuff down here. But the fog's rolling in again. Hello. There's flashbangs down here, though. That's definitely worth my while. I think that was it, though. Flashbangs are so good. No manuscript pages or anything. Make sure to reload the rifle before I go too far. So I think things are about to get ugly. Got the feeling, anyway. Oh yeah, chainsaw guy. That's what I'd qualify as ugly. I don't think Barry has a gun, though. There we go. Thank goodness for hunting rifles. Probably shouldn't get used to it, Barry. That'd be weird. Like, this isn't normal. You don't need to get used to it. You need to get out of it as quickly and efficiently as possible. Bright Falls Fire Department.
Just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
Well, it's nice and bright over here, at least. That's good. Take a look around and see what we can find. I love how the darkness says nice things even though it's evil. Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your health. Thanks, darkness. I'll try to be safer now in the future. All thanks to you. Wow, that is a lot of equipment right here. Flashbangs, tons of shotgun ammo. They seem to be preparing me for some pretty dire circumstances. I don't think I want the pump action yet, though. Just because I'm still rocking the hunting rifle with a decent amount of ammo. Uh-oh. Oh, dang it, there's a thermos right there. Oh, crap.
You will never get her back.
We're not ready to take off yet.
Well, get ready. I'll hold them off.
Whoops. No. Oh, I'm still using the flare gun. Damn. I'm like, why are these guys dying so hard? That'd be why. Nice. Turn that back on. Oh, there's stuff coming. Get those lights on. Holy crap. Yeah, let me catch up on shit. This is the game where you put Energizer batteries in your flashlight, right? The batteries that last you a couple minutes at max. Who thought that would be a great promotional combo? That has occurred to me as well as they get. And possibly the reason why they didn't have enough money to renew the copyright license recently, but, I don't know, it did get Energizer in my head at least, so that's something. Nice and bright over here, that's not lulling you into a false sense of security at all. Mission accomplished, unfortunately, Elena. And welcome in, Elena, how are you doing this evening? Pleasure to see you, as always. I hear more dudes. Goes on. Make sure these stay on. Keep starting to flicker on me there. Oh! Oh! You got right up on me. Oh, come on! out.
Wait, I'm skipping everything I dare on the checklist.
There's some flashbangs here. I should probably switch to those. Flares too. Oh, there's more stuff falling in. Put the lights back on first of all. Oh, oh! You got 3 hits on me there? Son of a bitch. Ow, come on! I need to swap out for the pump action. I'm out of ammo. There we go. And there's some more supplies over here. Alright, tag the lights again. And then we'll see where the baddies are at. Hear them. Hoping that barrel will take out more of them. We'll deal. Oh, hey. Caught you this time. The light's back on. Oh, no. Alright. I'm coming.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Oh no. Oh, and I got problems of my own. Oh! Luckily these guys are cowards. Catch up on chat real quick. Why does every other enemy have a sickle? I don't know of any farm today that still harvests that way. They have harvester machines for that. I think you're right, Elena, but the few farms that I do know of, which to be fair are not many, all do tend to keep old farming equipment around as sort of keepsakes. Oh hey, and I don't have a gun anymore, and also I've got the second tier flashlight. So I lost most of my cool stuff in that plane crash, or the chopper going down. That's unfortunate. There goes all my good gear. Infinite revolver ammo and a revolver. I guess it's a start. And some batteries. I suppose I'm glad I do still have the second tier flashlight instead of just the first one. That is kind of nice. Have a look around, see if I can spot anything else. The darkness wears her face. I think
had
we've
to do
seen that
something
one.
about the chain for the door to open.
Well, I have a feeling I know what to do to solve that. Poke around a little bit, see if there's anything else to see. No, I don't think so. So, there we go. Oops. Baddies! Shoot! Come on, reload. And this guy. Come on. There we go. So they might not use the sickles per se, but they might have access to them if they were to, say, go crazy with power and the darkness of the night. You're all beautiful angels, and I love every last one of you. Keep being you and don't change for the world. Thank you, Space Cowboy. I appreciate the positive words, and I hope you are having a wonderful weekend so far. And if you are, I hope it's a trend that continues. Alright, some more supplies to pick up in here at least. Thank you for that. A little bit of light too, so I imagine I'm probably safe in this small area. And a pump action shotgun, hell yes. Some flares too. Now I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. Not a lot more comfortable, but a little bit more comfortable. Now see, this makes me worry though. This is pretty clearly a one-way area. Once I go over, I'm not going to be able to come back. That's usually a pretty bad sign. Got a radio though.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, one of those things. Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest single, War.
Oh, I love this song. And if you're wondering why they remind him of the Old Gods of Asgard, it's because the Poets of the Fall is the band that actually does the songs for Old Gods of Asgard in this game. So that's a little bit of an inside joke. Oh, trying to sneak behind me. Ow, and doing an okay job of it. Damn it. There we go. Reload quickly. Oh, I took some damage there. Really hoping I could get that exploding barrel right there. That would have been sweet. Drop that. Give me a little extra time to work. There we go. Now we're talking. Shoot! Drop another flare. Give me time to reload. Nothing else. Come on. There we go. Oh my god, there's so many guys here. Oh, and of course you can just walk around the corner for that flare. Bad flare placement. My bad. All right. Almost ran me out of pistol ammo, and I'm still not out of the woods yet. Crap, this is a big room. Or, huh, what is it good for? Good question, Elena. I could not answer that, unfortunately. Complicated question with socio-political implications. You can't really give a simple explanation to a question like that. What are you gonna do, like write a song that just solves the whole problem? No, that'd be silly. That'd be ridiculous. CCR is in your near future? That sounds like a good way to spend an evening right there, Space Cowboy. Those sneaky bastards, bum status, right? Like, every time I drop the flare, too, they'd try and circle around me, too. That was shifty. Out of the woods. Yeah, I'm actually going into the woods, aren't I, as a kid? I didn't even think about that particular turn of phrase.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
Alright, so that's my mission here. Get across the transformer yard, and then get across the river. And Cynthia Weaver should be in that power plant over there. Not gonna say ease peas, but at least we do have a plan. It looks like there's a cache around here somewhere. Hello. Don't mind if I do. And a flashbang, too. That'll be a good little oh shit item in case it comes down to it. Alright, so these look like close quarters, so let's pull out the pump action. Because if they're gonna get right up on me, I may as well use something that affects them at close range. Ooh! So, don't touch the power lines, is I think what the message was right there. Cripes! At least the power lines take out the take-in as well. That's somewhat comforting. Can't get through there, I'll get zapped. Got some supplies. What's this button do? Huh, turns on a light right here. Beautiful. Now, unfortunately, you can't usually lure the Taken into those street lamps because they tend to despawn as soon as you, ooh, zap that guy. They tend to despawn when you step into them. Which can be nice too, but in ambush areas like this, once you step back out of it, they just respawn, and then you continue to have to fight them. But they won't typically step into the streetlights and just get zapped. There we go. I got a little hairy. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to back out through the door there, and if I wasn't, he was going to have me at a bit of a disadvantage. And didn't say which one that was. It's unfortunate. Alright. I mean, there's some light here, but somehow that's not super comforting. Probably because in an area this big, some light just tends to mean not enough light. Like right here. Wish it was a little more lit up right here. Because I have a feeling it's not too long before somebody's going to jump out at me. Not even just jump out and yell boo. Jump out and attempt to murder my face. There's a lot of electricity around here too. Oh good, both sides. That's cool. Oh! And I accidentally appeared to use... Wow! Used my flashbang there. But I managed to back him into the electricity. That was awesome. I love that insta-kill right there. Alright. Continue. Carefully. Oh, this looks suspicious. See what's up here. Sure there isn't anything out on the ground as well. Doesn't look like it. So this is probably my ticket out of the generator yard. Electricity doesn't really do that. That's true, Joe Visitor. There are standards that keep power lines from doing that, although my old man did work for the power company for a while, and he had some video of some arc flashes that would make your hair stand right on end. Wake's plan.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Well, see, in this case, Joe is an electrician, so I imagine he knows what he's doing. Also, this is a cool little chill spot. Notice this chair just sort of hanging up here, overlooking the river. Some brewskis right there. Somebody was enjoying himself up here. Alright. Got a checkpoint, and I see a bridge. Looks like one of those rotating bridges, so it's not aligned correctly, but still, that's probably our way across. Hey, Blackrock Phantom, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Once again, a conspicuous wreck of cars, keeping me from going too far down that way. And like I said before, if you see a car with its lights on, that's a car I'm able to drive. I think in... Whoa! In storyline, that represents a car with the keys still in it. But since I don't see any of those, that means none of those cars are actually useful to me. Alright, ooh, flare gun ammo and batteries. Don't mind if I do. Working on your D&D character. What kind of character are you working on, Blackrock? Alright, that set the bridge moving. Let's see if maybe we can find a way to hop on and get over to the other side. Oh, this is going to be a little scary. Like, something like this just makes me really nervous to be near it. Uh-oh. Just because of the sheer power involved. Like, this thing is pretty ridiculously powerful. Alright, we're on board.
More birds.
So now we just need to... Just need to right it until it gets to the other side. Go! Not yet, about halfway there. Don't want to miss my ride, so I gotta keep an eye out behind me. I think we're there. And we're off. Although I don't think the birds are going to give up just because we got over here. Hey, the chopper!
We managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. I'll give you support.
I like support. Thank you for support. Druid, and you've been reading all the wild shape forms you can use at level 3 with Circle of the Moon. Ooh. Any you leaning towards? You got a short list made out? Shotgun over here. Already got my pump action. And another flare. Oh, hey, there's another TV over here, too. Watch some Bright Falls.
Are we men dreaming of being butterflies, or butterflies that dream of being men? Such philosophical concerns are, by necessity, abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence in Night Springs.
Sorry, there's a lot of background noise for this one.
Tonight's episode, an absence of creativity.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me?
Oh, Lydia. Thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement.
It's weird.
Yes. I'm sorry about that.
Wow.
How did you get here?
Well, I'm trying to work.
Did you put this thing here?
No way. To be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really? But what is it?
Well, I guess the temptation is to call it a hole, but it's really an absence, a profound lack of reality.
In
Martha's basement?
Yes, I was doing so well, too. I came up with 2 old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start, but I'm completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up to.
Well, surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Is it? Why did you call your friend here, then?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. It would probably turn into a plot hole. Might be one already. Could sink the whole enterprise.
Oh, my.
Listen, ladies, not to be rude, but I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Well, if you think that's best.
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic?
Is that too moronic? Indeed. Who can tell? It's a fine line between the stupid and the sublime. Night Springs.
Well, that was kind of meta. What in the hell? Sitting here watching TV while the bridge keeps twirling outside of the window. Hey, that's a public works problem, not mine. So we're supposed to go over that way, but let's check up the road. I don't think there's anything up there. Alright. We gotta make a run through the woods then. Well, they got the light right there, that's nice. Power plant's so close. So close. Ow! What baddies? Oh! Ow! There we go. At least they're helping out with the light. That's nice. There we go. Alright, that's one battle down. The fine line between the stupid and the sublime. My goodness, game. I really like to think that was like the last TV show they wrote. And they were just literally running out of ideas at that point. Shoot! Stay in the light. Oh, shoot! Oh, everything hurts. Go. Ow! Oh, there's one over here, too. There's one behind me? Gosh darn it. Come on. Come on. Oh, man. If it wasn't for that flashlight stun, I would have been toast right there. But I'm running low on shotgun ammo. Ooh, Joe, you're playing a Druid as well. Druids are so fun. Wheel Skellington, welcome in. How are you doing today? Crap. And once again, I am alone. Whoa! Thought they were all going after the chopper, but no, some were coming to harass me as well. Should have known. That flock's down at least. And there should be a cache nearby, which is good, because I'm definitely running a little low on supplies. After all that battling. Here we go. Oh, delicious flashbangs and flare gun ammo. Hey there, The Blade. Welcome in as well. How are you doing this evening? Alright, this light should restore my health and give me a checkpoint. Thank goodness for both of those. Some more batteries, some revolver ammo. Let's go ahead and switch to the revolver, since we've got some longer sight lines to work with now. And I don't want to waste too much more shotgun ammo when we don't know when we're really going to get to rearm next. But oh, it looks like we're going to have to deal with another wave. From above! That was a whole bunch of them. I think that's all of them there. Oh yeah, if you can get the right people, tabletop role-playing, one of the best experiences you'll have out there. Elaine, you haven't played a druid yet. You've played a ranger, warlock, monk, fighter, and paladin. All good experiences. I enjoy ranger.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Huh. So the Bright Falls Lights and Power logo is actually that yellow symbol we've seen by all of the hidden caches. Which is interesting because we have seen some of that stuff hanging out by power company trucks as well. Despite the fact we learned that this power plant is shut down, or this power company place is shut down. Safe haven, it says right here. I think my favorite D&D class, though, is the cleric, just because I love being a heal bot.
Hold it right there!
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
We made it!
It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, No, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Side quest, of course. Heavy duty lantern, yes.
I have been preparing for these times, the dark tides. You have found my caches, haven't you?
I have.
You can see the signs. Very few people can. Yes, please, take what you need. This is all for you, for the likes of us. We do Tom's work, don't we? Hurry! The switch is on the wall facing the shore.
Alright. Search around here for some more goodies, and then we'll head outside. Not your type of game, to be honest, no worries.
To the well-lit room if the lights in the pipe go out. You must go outside to use the emergency switch.
In a second. And I think what some people don't realize as well is that even though D&D is sort of synonymous with tabletop gaming, there are lots of other systems out there. Darkness waits in my dreams, and I miss you, Tom, written on the walls here. Aww. Like, I also enjoy, what is it? Shadowrun, which is a more cyberpunk-oriented one. Still same idea of sitting around with friends and telling a story, though. Alright, we'll grab some flares, then we'll head outside. Make sure the power is stable, like she said. Flashlights are a religion now, when they're the only thing that can defeat the monsters. Yeah, basically. Basically. Oh, the plant, the big guy from Deadly Premonition. But he was a monster. Literally. Some people are Energizers, some people are Duracell. Wasn't that the title of a book? Oh, hello. Man, I love how fast this lantern-style flashlight takes dudes out. If I can get them to back into that electricity, that'd be so badass. I don't think that's in the cards, though. Not from this angle, at least. Don't need to now. There we go.
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
I'm doing good, The Blade. Thank you for asking. Some people are Pepsi, some people are Coke. I'm a Coke man myself, I think. Rule number 1, never go out at night. Yeah, we violated that rule a couple times here. What is your brightness setting set to? My brightness is actually all jacked up on these
I could
monitors.
see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
I see some buttons, so I assume there's a puzzle to be had here. Let's see what we got. Oh. Floodgate controls to be operated by authorized personnel only. No. I defy you, sign. Alright, so the first one controls the first and second one. Second one controls the second and the third. And the third one controls all three. Oh. I solved the puzzle. Rule number 3, always remember the lantern. But what was rule number 2? I was just trying to figure out how I wanted to go about solving the puzzle, and then I solved it. I'll take it. Fair enough. But yeah, I can understand. Some soda leaves you with a weird mouth feel. I'm a fan of soda myself. I drink a good chunk of it. I've got a Mountain Dew throwback right here. Rule number 2, keep the lights on. Very simple rules. I don't know why you need to write these down. I guess she is neurotic, though. More shotgun ammo. Thank goodness for that. Go ahead and get that loaded up. I imagine things are about to go bad.
These things.
Well. Oh no. Oh good. Now the bridges are just sort of flicking
The
around.
yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Oh, this seems dangerous. Gotta keep moving. Alright, almost across. I don't want to fall. There we go. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, almost got stuck on that one. Alright, it's very dark outside, but everything is done, so we just gotta get back to Weaver now. Sure, she's still got plenty of light in there. I should be safe once I get inside. Oh! Get that guy behind him too. Nope, no charging. There we go. And took out that shadowy gate up ahead as well. It's the floodgate police. Put your hands up and step away from floodgate controls. We've been hunting you for a long time, Chanel. Your unauthorized use of heavy equipment spree is over. You're going away for a long time this time. No! Just as I always feared. My parents warned me this is how I'd go down. But I never believed them. Hello? Sounded like a chainsaw. Crap. Can I just get out of here? Of course it's going super slow. Cynthia, let me back in. There we go. I'm like, I don't want to fight all those guys. I really don't. Alright.
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, the pipe's empty now. We're ready to go.
Alright, time to get to the dam.
This way. We need to go.
Find out.
I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, But it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain. This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! Sweet little...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
Man, we had a shortcut right there. Catch up on chat real quick. Emperor, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? You are alive. Good to hear as always. How's things been? That speedrun fight skip though. Sometimes the game does let you run away into the next light source. It's really nice. This game looks good. I love this game, The Blade. So good. Hidden gem right here, 100%. It's so weird. I hope you're liking it though, Blackrock. So graceful. Yeah, he keeps falling off that cliff right there. Yeah, this is all a story that he wrote to, basically the darkness in the game forced him to write a story that would end with the darkness escaping and winning. But he was able to turn it back to write a way out of the story so that he could escape and defeat the darkness. And so since we don't know the full breadth of the story he wrote, we're just collecting pages as we go along. We don't know exactly how he wrote everything to end. But we're hoping it has a happy ending. We'll find out, I suppose. Here's another manuscripts page, Speak of the Devil. It doesn't tell me what these are. Usually it's pretty good at notifying me which page is which. But that's okay, we don't need to read them, necessarily. We're living them. It's a badass novel. It is! This game, the creators said they took heavy inspiration from Stephen King. Especially the old Stephen King stuff. I really like it. Oh, we got birds! One flock down at least. I hear more though. Oh, here we go. Trying to creep up behind me. Oh no! That one did. Nice. Oh! Did a little bit of damage on me, but I still got him taken out. Alright, let's keep moving. I see light up ahead. More like inspired by Hitchcock. Except they're not real birds. They're darkness in the form of birds. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. With more hunting rifle ammo, that's nice. Get my health back. Alright. I attack the darkness. Joe going way back there with the references. I love it. Birds. It's all been done. There's nothing new under the sun, I believe is the way they put it. Still lots of ways to remix things, to make interesting things that feel new. Oh, that's a lot of birds. There's a fuck ton of birds. Oh no. Oh no! No! That's some more of them taken care of. I think that was the way I was supposed to get across that area, but it's done. Oh no! So many birds! Go away, birds, I hate you. Oh! I'm glad they make that roar when they're right on top of you. You always get at least a half a second warning before they hit you. PETA does not approve of your violence. This is not a PETA approved stream, I assure you. PETA would not be happy about pretty much anything that I do on this stream.
Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Probably a good sign. Huh. Flares. Empty wreck means survivors a lot of times. Still heading towards the well-lit room, so hopefully we can kill two birds with one stone this way. It's okay, the birds are actually the soul of deceased slaughterhouse employees, so PETA looks the other way. Barry! They're close by!
Hang in there, I'm coming!
Hey guys! Just in time too, it looks like. Hey! Ow! Ow!
I thought I saw something.
Emperor! Tier 2 sub! Oh my gosh, I'll catch up on that in just a second. Once these guys stop trying to murder me and all of my friends. I don't approve of that one bit, let me tell you. I have concerns about this. Ow! I like how they all seem to be aiming for me too. The only character that can probably die here.
We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew.
Alright, what was that? Emperor just subscribed with a tier 2 sub for 5 months in a row. I see button, I press button, also I bribe. Emperor, thank you so much for that tier 2 as well. Emperor, you are a true hero, Emperor. Thank you so much for all that support. And the bribe. The bribe. I appreciate that. Alright, so Barry and Sheriff Breaker are okay.
Right.
How's that?
The Flaming Eye of Mordor?
Ah, laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Alright, I think there's another cache hidden nearby. I can see the luminescent paint, so we'll grab that, then we'll head on. Because that was a pretty good sized fight. May as well re-equip. I think it's over this way? I bet it's right around these rocks. There we go. And the power plant sign right now. So it must have been Cynthia Weaver that left all this around. That's pretty interesting. She's fighting the good fight this whole time. I respect that. And the funny thing is, if you're thinking right now, oh, well, that's kind of a Deus Ex Machina, is it? Well, it is Alan Wake writing the story, so maybe he's not perfect as far as the writing. It all works. It all fits. Goodness. Alright. Down the spooky cliffside. I didn't see where they went. Must have got up ahead of me. Just the well-lit room's back this way. Am I going backwards? Yeah, oh yeah, they went up this way. Alright. Hopefully I can follow them. Wasn't quite sure where to go right there. Yeah, this is the way I originally came up to help them with the big battle. This is why you don't edit your own work. Seriously, if you're a writer, don't edit your own work. Don't do that thing. You don't have the objectivity to do so. And if you let someone else edit it, they're going to have some comments that they're going to say about your work that you're not going to like. That's okay. That's how editing works. It's a good thing. It's a positive thing. Let it happen.
Most of your night running uphill while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe. You know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs.
Barry.
Let's take a break, huh? I don't really want to do this, Al.
Barry's a treasure. A national friggin' treasure.
I should have kept that gym membership.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
Well, we're getting close then. But darkness is closing in on us. Hikers.
What the hell is that thing? It's everywhere.
Yeah, they're real fast.
Oh crap! There's more than one of them.
Yeah, there's multiple real fast dudes.
Like that, it's impossible.
No, I've done this before.
Ah! Al, do something.
Actually, Sheriff Breaker, we've both beaten these guys before.
I can't get a shot.
There. No, there. Al, they're all over the place.
I know, we're gonna move up so they can't get behind us.
How many of them are there? Where'd that one go?
Ah, this can't be happening.
There we go. Yeah, when they try and sneak up on us, they leave themselves pretty vulnerable.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Let's keep moving towards the elevator. I'll leave them less options. Come up on us. There we go. Yeah, it's hard. So if you're...
Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
Editing for a friend is a brutal experience.
We made it. But Al, we're safe in the light.
Because good editing and being a good friend is sometimes not always super compatible. It's hard. It is hard. I have definitely strained some friendships trying to be a good editor. And I think I am a pretty decent editor, if I do say so myself. Alright.
Wait, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
Will do.
Moving around.
Yeah, the closer we get here, the more powerful the take can get. It's not great. Elevator's all lit up at least.
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no! Oh no!
I'll use some flare gun on these guys. Oh! That'll work. We got ammo to spare for the flare gun.
They're coming! We have to hold them off!
May as well use a bit. We got this. Don't you worry, Sheriff. We can do this. This is a really slow elevator.
No! Ah! No! Ah!
Oh, they're everywhere.
Oh, no you don't! I swear this is the slowest.
It does seem like the slowest elevator in the world, but
Oh, no,
I got most of them.
Oh, no you don't!
Alright, there we go.
It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on.
Nearly at ground floor. Got another flare ready just in case. And I do see some more making a move. And toast. Beautiful. Go! Everybody in? Come on, Sheriff.
Keep hitting them!
Al.
Alright. Right out of there, at least.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
At least the elevator's faster going up.
Let's be careful, okay?
Oh, jeez, I hate this.
Let's see. You can also make the observation that the more you consolidate the manuscript, the more powerful they get. Maybe the manuscript is grimoire. They did also make them mention that there is no free lunches with this whole manuscript thing in Alan Wake. They said that the manuscript has to ring true. Basically, if you just write, and then I was a god with laser beam eyes and had $1 million at the end, it won't work. The script collapses in upon itself and you don't get it. The script has to feel realistic. It has to feel like a real narrative where all the characters stay true to themselves. It's got internal consistency, otherwise it won't work. That's why Alan's having so much trouble writing this, because it has to be a solid story with a beginning, a middle, and the end. And if it's a horror story, that means that the monster does have to have some power and make some victories. It's a delicate balancing act for him. Got some lights on him. Yeah, Barry's got his little light armor right there. It's adorable. Alright, we're almost to the dam.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Alright, hold the button down. Notice something I can read? Notice this facility has been decommissioned and is not staffed. Entry into the dam structure without authorization is a criminal offense and may be prosecuted under local or federal statutes. Well, the sheriff will arrest me if she needs to. No, 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 no! No!
Ow! Wait! What's going on? We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
Oh, it's bad.
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Crap.
Okay, good luck. Don't get yourself killed. Ow!
Please, be careful.
I'll take good care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
Ah, crap. Welp.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ow, that hurts a lot. Found my way up, though. Oh, there it is. Like, where did the second one go? Oh, it's right there. Okay, what is this? Another manuscript page? It's not even telling me which page I'm picking up at this point. I take issue with the word realistic. Shadow monsters aren't realistic. Believable, I think internally consistent is more the term I'm looking for right here. Internally consistent. Really strikes me as something like comic relief in old horror. Exactly, yeah, so even he fits into the narrative here, which is cute. Alright, enjoy your PUBG, Emperor, and good hunting. So Barry and the sheriff are presumably safe. That's a good thing. I'm happy about that.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, I gotta get there. There goes my safety. Well, it's nice and well lit up over here. Ow! There's a lot of birds, but I think I took out most of them there. Keep moving, though. We can't dawdle. Yeah, there's 3 different types of flashlights in the game. There is the regular, cheap sort of dollar store flashlight. There's the heavy-duty flashlight, which is like a mag light. And there's the one I have right now, which is the lantern, which is very powerful. I like it a lot. Hello, what is this? Oh, I think I've got an idea.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Oh yeah, this is gonna help. And the searchlight's just frying him as well. I don't see anybody else, but the darkness is still swirling around. I don't know if I want to abandon it just yet. Gonna try to see if anybody else pops out. Oh, there's still the one guy down there. Now I'm probably going to need to get back to it because the second wave's going to spawn. Oh, shoot! Oh, no, 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 come back, come back. There we go. Excellent. So the regular beam will burn off the darkness, and the enhanced beam will fry them. I like it. Oh, no.
Enough. You will go no further.
Oh, no. No!
Stop now.
Crap, crap, crap. Oh, it is coming. I gotta run. Gotta get the hell out of here before it catches me. Alright, there's a little side path. That's good. Not very well maintained, but any port in the storm. No! No! Oh, this is stupid dangerous. Come on, come on. Oh, it's real close. Oh my goodness. Look at those just embedding themselves into solid concrete right there. Gotta get inside. Oh no! Oh, come on! Solid ground at least. Oh my god, that's a car. I'm trying! Cynthia! Oh.
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Damn. Wheel, thank you so much for the bits. 300 bits! Hey, let me check out that link as well. My city now! Wheel, thank you for the bits right there. I appreciate those. Yeah, I had a little bit of a turret sequence right there. Honestly, I could have lasted a little longer than that. That was kind of fun. Wheel, thank you so much for those bits. That means a lot. Unlawfully operating floodgates, trespassing on decommissioned federal property, unlawful procurement of firearms, modifying portable lighting equipment for paranormal combat, theft and destruction of fire department property. The list continues to grow, Chanel. Is it really a criminal offense to modify portable lighting equipment for paranormal combat? You'd think there'd be some sort of legal exception for that one. Am I right? You'd think. You'd think. Alright, so Cynthia's well-lit room sounds incredibly safe.
There's an old army base at Raid Cove Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Nice.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
Alright. Is this it? This giant vault door? The well-lit room.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
End of episode 5. Enjoy the tunes, folks.